Hi planner friends, it's Sydney from Sid Plans It Out. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to be setting up my budget planner for December. There's stuff all over that, that's cool. And so I'm going to set up the monthly view, and then I'm going to I'm going to figure out what I'm gonna pay, like, each paycheck kind of thing, and try to figure out where I'm gonna put all of my money and things. It's currently Thursday, so I got paid today, and it's going to be the paycheck that like goes through, all of these any bills through the 15th. So I get paid twice a month, on the last day of the month and the 15th, or whichever day is a weekday for both of those. So like we won't get paid on the 31st, we'll get paid on the 29th, and then but the 15th is a Friday, so we get paid on that day. It's very annoying, honestly, but yeah, I'm gonna figure all that out. So let's jump in here. I am contemplating filling this out as well, but I think I'm just gonna do that off camera because it's just gonna be like a repetition of what I fill out, like looking at bills for the month and like what I'm gonna pay. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fill that out right now. Okay, let's get into this. So I'm going to use this Holly Jolly sticker book from Live Love Posh because, I have a lot of stickers in here. So I'm gonna use these poinsettias and like the trees and the pine cones, and we're just gonna use that. But actually first should probably get some boxes because that's kind of the important part here. All right, hopefully I have enough boxes for everything. I guess we'll kind of see what happens. I don't know if I actually do, but we're gonna make it work because I don't feel like going to find anything else. All right, that page is just gonna go over there. I don't know why that's out of the book because I've never actually used it, but it's fine. All right, I think I'm gonna use this and this for paydays. Actually, I think I'm gonna use all three. Like, I know it's a little bit repetitive to put, like, because this payday, I'm not gonna do anything with that until January, but we're gonna put it there anyway. And I'm gonna do the same, like up here, I'm gonna put this, even though, again, I'm not gonna actually like do anything with it until, or because I'm going to use that one for this month, even though it's not in December. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I feel like this is hard to explain, even though at the same time I feel like it's not. I just don't feel like I do a very good job of explaining it. All right, we'll put these in here. And then we will put in the actual bills. So we have, I think I'm gonna use, for days that have multiple, I'm gonna use this size box. So the first and the second, oh boy, I have a lot of bills on the second. That's cool. I love that. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day. I feel like I am, like, I don't even know how to explain it. I guess really what it is that I'm tired, but I don't feel like I should be tired kind of thing. I don't know. Like, I've been going to bed early or earlier so that I can get up earlier. But are all of the bills going to be on this side? That's really going to bother me. But I still haven't been like getting enough sleep. Like, I've only been getting like 6 hours of sleep. And I know some people are going to be like, wow, that's so much. But like, for me, it's really not enough, like, at all. I am a person that really needs like 8 hours of sleep. Otherwise, I just feel like I'm dying. Like, I don't feel rested at all. Currently, I am so tired. And it's very annoying. Literally all of the bills are going to be on this side. That is so irritating. For no reason other than it's going to be so unbalanced. That's actually the worst. But okay, whatever. Also, like, all of these are weekend bills this month. What the heck? Don't like. Oh my gosh, one that actually goes over here. And of course it's, you know, Christmas Eve and it's a Sunday anyway, so it doesn't matter. Nothing's gonna actually happen on that day. Whatever. Whatever. All right, let's see. Let's go with 27. Oops. And then I guess we'll go with this size. Right. That book is so large. It's rather irritating. All right, now I'm going to get this gray dot marker and I'm just gonna put a dot in all of these boxes to be able to check these off when I pay them. And then for the boxes that have like multiple things as well. That's obnoxious. That's so obnoxious. Good Lord. Oh boy. This is why I've been putting this off. Just because it feels really annoying. Like, there's nothing else to it than the fact that, like, it feels so just, like, unnecessary. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just tired of being an adult. I don't want to pay bills and be an adult. That's really what this comes down to. I don't want to pay bills and be an adult. I'm over it. I don't know why I got those out. I really wanted this. Anyone else feel that way? I especially feel that way, like, by the time I get to the end of the year, because I'm, like, I'll have, like, months where I start out, or, you know, there will be, like, months where I go really strong and I do really well at, like, saving and, like, all of that stuff, and then by the end of the year, I have, like, had to use all of that money for some reason or another, and then all of the, like, hard work that I felt like I did is gone, and then I'm just like, well, I don't even want to think about budgeting and things. And December, you know, I need to buy Christmas presents, and I was doing, like, a decent job of a sinking fund, so I have, like, some money put away for that, but not probably enough for the presents that I want to buy / need to buy, so, you know, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm sad. The end of the year, I would like, one of my goals for next year is to actually, like, feel good about where I'm at money-wise by the beginning of, like, by the end of the year. Like, for next year, I want to, like, be in December and be like, wow, look at the money that I saved. Like, I did great. Whereas I don't feel that way this year at all. So, yeah. I was contemplating, just talking about goals really quick. I've been telling myself that I'm not going to set like yearly goals, just because I always like, I'm not great at yearly goals, because like anything long term, like my ADHD brain is like, no, we don't care. We want none of that. So so that's always difficult. But I'm kind of thinking I'm just gonna set some like broad overarching kind of goals, which I know you're not supposed to set like broad goals. They're supposed to be like measurable and specific or whatever, but I just need them to be broad, you guys. That's just like how my brain works. Because if I make them too specific, then I'll be like, well, I didn't do it exactly how I said I was going to do it, so I didn't do it and I failed. And I don't need that kind of thought process in my life next year. So we're not going to do that. Which is another like reason why I was like, well, I'm just not going to set like yearly goals. And now I'm like, you know, I should just do it, because it's good for me to do it and just like get myself sort of in that mindset. So yeah, we'll get there at some point. It's gonna happen. I just have to, you know, convince myself and talk myself into it and actually sit down and figure out what I want those to be. I saw someone post some, might have been, it was someone that I followed decently recently. That sounds wrong, but like not too long ago. But I can't remember who it was. So I'll have to go searching my Instagram, because I liked, like, she set like some really basic, like kind of broad overarching goals, and I really liked it. Like, it just felt like that was kind of what I needed. Just like something overarching to like just keep myself, like give myself a little bit of accountability, but not like, you know, really be like, oh, we have to do this and this and this, and if you don't do these things, then you're not accomplishing goals for the year or whatever. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with. I just have to go find whoever that was so I can take a sneaky peek at her stuff again. Okay, I think I'm almost done decorating this. I realized that I didn't fill any of this in, which I meant to do, so I'm going to do that. But I feel like there needs to be some stickers here. I've also been really putting off filming this because I'm having an issue. And that issue is that we were getting this like extra money kind of thing since I work on a federal project, but it like got taken away because they like redid some stuff. I don't know. I really don't know exactly what happened. I just know that we're not getting it anymore, and we were getting it before. So I'm not actually sure like what my paychecks are going to be, and I've been like trying to figure it out, but at the same time, I have been working a crap ton of overtime hours because of all the traveling I've been doing. So I don't have any like normal paychecks, right? Like I currently, all of the paychecks that I've had since we stopped getting that extra money have been overtime paychecks. So I'm like, I don't really know what a normal paycheck is going to look like for me. And I've been trying to figure it out, but I can't 100% figure it out. So yeah, that's been fun. All right. I want some sort of quote. Oh, I forgot there's only one page of quotes in here. I think I'm just gonna do this one. I think, actually, we'll put this up here. And then this is, you know, unnecessary because this isn't like a, you know, because it's just a budget monthly, but we're going to put that there anyway. But now I feel like I need one on this side too. But actually all of the boxes are over there, so I think we're going to be good. Let me put this back where it came from. I really don't know why that is not in the sticker book anymore, but whatever. All right. Let's fill in. Okay, actually first, let's put some things away. Okay. Let's fill in what these are. So we have rent and Patreon, and let's see, Discover. Oh, also, I don't know why I'm going back to goals. I think because it's just like a lot of my goals for next year, I think are going to be financial goals. But another thing that I want to do next year, like really focus on is, or one of the main things that I want to focus on for next year is getting rid of a credit card. That would make me really happy. If I could just pay off one of them and pay down the other ones, I would feel really, really good about my life. So that's a major goal for next year. And then also to save, I would love to save, either do the 100 envelope challenge, or do, I think I'm probably going to do that one, honestly, because I can seal those envelopes. And then like I can buy like the brown paper envelopes from Amazon, and then I can seal them, and then there's no like, oh, I'm gonna use some of this, because I would have to undo the sealing of it, and that would feel really bad, and it would be very obvious kind of thing, versus like with the like plastic cash envelopes that I have that just have like zippers on them. I actually did a decent job. I got like halfway through the saving $1,000, but then I needed it. So that was unfortunate. I don't even remember what I needed it for, but I remember being like, well, I don't have money for this thing. And then being like, oh, well, actually, I have this money that I finally saved up. So yeah, that's kind of where that's at right now. All right, speaking of envelopes, I feel like I wrote those down somewhere recently, like what was in all of them, but I don't remember now. And I definitely want that information. I have so many just like random pieces of paper around right now because of trying to like figure out my life and like what I'm gonna do with stickers and stuff, or stickers with planners and stuff for next year. So yeah, okay, I found it. Well, I found what I wrote down. I don't know if it's right anymore because I did take some of the money. So let me see. I think I might have to do like another kind of video to figure out what is actually where. Yeah, but I do want to, let me see. Okay, so there's nothing left in this one. Pretty sure I took some out of that one. See, it's just a struggle right now because I'm like, I don't know what I actually have or what I'm doing with my life. I just did random things. with money, it kind of feels like. And that's not really true, but it's kind of how it feels. Okay. What happened was I kind of forgot that I had these cash envelopes happening. And then I took like some of the cash out and have been using and was like using it because I had used not cash to do some of the stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on with that there, which is an interesting adventure, but you know, it's fine. Let's see how much is left in this. 20, 40, 60, 10. Okay. All right. I now know where I'm at with all of those. So let's move into figuring out, you know, the payments and things for this month. So this is what my finished monthly looks like. It's real, real cute. Let's put it back so I don't ruin it or anything. I actually really like this. This makes me very happy. And I feel like it was pretty simple to put together. All right, this is gonna be a little bit of a longer video, so bear with me. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up like the two separate, I'm actually gonna make this into 2 columns. They probably won't be even, but that's okay. No, they're not, but oh well. All right, we're gonna make this into 2 separate columns. This one's going to be my first paycheck for December, which is today, November 30th. And this will be the second one, which will be December 15th. So with today's paycheck, we need to pay everything up through the 15th. So all of this stuff will get paid. And then I'll pay half of the bigger bills. So half of Amex, like I'll put it into my extra account. So half of Amex, half of Hulu, half of Evergy, which is electricity. I think I'm actually gonna pay, yeah, I'm gonna do Progressive, which is like my car insurance. I didn't have enough saved up at the time to pay all of it, but I'm gonna actually pay this twice and then I'll be done with it like before, yeah, I'll be done with it faster versus paying like a ton now and then not as much next time, you know what I mean. Trying to split it up for myself. And then the student loan, even though it's like 135 or whatever, I think I'm just gonna pay it on, well, I'm definitely gonna pay it on the next one. Maybe I'll do 2. Maybe I'll pay it this time as well. But we're gonna start with just the bills that I know for sure, and then we'll go back and add more if needed, or you know, if we can. And then I'm also going to try to figure out some words. Words are hard today. I'm also going to do some cash, like sinking funds and stuff, because I need to do that. I need to get back into that because it was going decently well for me, but then I like traveled, like did all of the traveling for work and stuff, and it didn't turn out to be as easy when I was doing that. And then I just kind of fell off because there was just too much going on. There was just a lot happening and I couldn't do it all. I tried, but it didn't work. I did my best. You know, sometimes you just have to not admit defeat, because I don't think I was defeated, but you have to, what's the word? You have to just know when you need to put a pause on something and regroup and come back to it when you have like more brain power for it. And I feel like that's where I'm at right now, is that I took a pause, I regrouped, I'm getting it together, and I'm ready to, oh man, I'm ready to get back into it and like really get back into it and make it useful to myself more than I was before. So there's my random rambling there for you. Oh my goodness, so many things. That's another thing. I probably need to just like, you know, chill out on this, but it's fine. Like, I probably need to get rid of some subscriptions and stuff, but at the same time, it's things that I use. Netflix I don't really use, but I feel like my family does, so, which is like kind of why I have it still. Yeah, it's fine. There's like a show every once in a while that I'm like, that's on Netflix, and I'm like, sure, I'll watch that. But I don't know. I also haven't watched a lot of TV at all in the last year, honestly. So there's that as well. But I do use Hulu because I have Hulu plus live TV. And I use that to watch the sports and whatnot. So I actually think that this needs to be more than $5.50, but I think that's what we're going to go with, because I think that's going to work. Okay, so this is everything that we have here. So let's do some math. I'm scared. This is always like my least favorite thing ever. It's like painful how much money it costs to be alive. Anybody else feel that way? I just feel like it costs a lot of money to be alive right now. I saw this thing, which I posted on my Instagram story, that was like, you know, being alive. Wait, what the heck? That should be more than that, because that's what I got the last time, but I added more money to this time, so please hold. I like already went through and did this once to kind of like give myself a vague, like, this is what it's gonna look like kind of thing. So, but it said being an adult looked a lot cheaper in the 90s. I feel, okay, I guess that's right. I feel, oh, that is different. Words are hard, or math is hard. I feel cheated because, yeah, it was like, I feel cheated or I feel like I got scammed, something like that. Being an adult in the 90s looked a lot cheaper. And I'm like, yeah, that's freaking true. Being an adult in the 90s did look a whole heck of a lot cheaper. What the heck? I want to go back to that. I wish I was an adult in the 90s instead of being a small child. That sounds way cheaper. So there you go. There's my random rambling for you. All right. And then, okay, so those are all of the bills for like the rest of the month, but then I'll do the same kind of thing here where like this is technically the end of bills for like the beginning of the month, but then I want to pay like the other parts too. Like I want to put some towards those so that it's not as painful on one paycheck versus on another paycheck. So that's what I'm going to do here as well. So this will be Canva. So yeah, that's my random ramblings for you. I wish life would be cheaper right now. That would be really good. Be really, really good. All right. I feel like something else went up in price and I need more, but it might have been Hulu and I might have already done it. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Oh, I just want to pay off a lot of things next year. That's kind of like my life goal for 2024, which would be a lot easier if I had gotten a raise this year or, you know, at all in the last 2 years, but whatever. Hopefully next year we'll get raises, which it's not really going to help me a ton next year because next year, like my company doesn't do raises and promotions and reviews and all that stuff until August. So it doesn't really help me that much, but whatever. It will be nice when/if it happens kind of thing. So just holding my breath, waiting until then. Because, okay, here's the other thing. I don't really dislike my job. I don't know that it's like my favorite thing ever, but oh shoot, I lost track of what I was doing. It's not like my favorite thing ever, but also like it's not really like hard. So, you know, I'm fine with it. Like no real complaints, except that we haven't gotten raises. So I'm like, well, I should like go find, you know, I should go look out for like another job or whatever. But you guys, I hate job hunting. I hate resumes. I hate interviews. I hate looking at all of these job websites and them having like all of this, like nobody posts what the salary is and nobody really like, it's just, ugh, it's the worst. And I'm just over it. I'm just over it. I'm very much over it. So yeah. Okay. For this one, I do know what my paycheck is. Because like I said, I waited forever. For December, I don't know what it's going to be. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna put an estimated one here. And this will be an actual, and I don't really know what, I kind of did some math and I think it's gonna be this, but that also doesn't feel like enough. That is a terrible 5. That like doesn't really feel like enough, but also when I like did the math, this is about what I think it's going to be, which is just depressing. But you know, it's fine. Whereas this paycheck is a lot because like I said, I have overtime from traveling and whatnot. So we're gonna figure this one out like exactly on what I'm gonna do with all of that. And then this one will just be not quite as detailed right now. I'm just gonna do like the basic kind of thing and then go from there. So we have that much money minus this much money. So we have quite a lot left to work with. So this we're going to use for groceries and things of that nature, like all of the sinking funds and the savings and the all of those things there. I also want to do, so we're gonna put some more things up here. So this is what is in this account right now, which is not really that much of a savings account, honestly. That's just like the kind of account that it is. And then my extra account, which is where I like move things. So I want to put, all right, so we're gonna pay rent, we're gonna pay ally, so I have to think about like how I'm gonna move things. So I'm going to, all right, this is where I always like my brain has to like really do some thinking. So move, we're gonna do 2 extra. We're gonna move this, this, and this, and this. So we'll move 201, 16 plus, so we'll move this, 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 and this. Oh, I did that wrong. Plus 42 plus 45 plus 85. So 373.16. And then I need another color. From, I need the other half of rent. And that's all I need. So what's actually going to happen is that I'm going to move from I'm going to move 176.84. So like this account kind of just like chills and I just move things around. It's just like a useful account that way. Just like move things back and forth. And then we're gonna do, okay, so categories that I want to put things in, like what I want to use this extra money for. We need groceries. We don't need, I would like some fun money. Let me look at my sinking funds. I would like to put, well, I'm definitely gonna need some more money for Christmas. And then, let me see. I think I want to do a December saving challenge. So we're going to do that. So for this paycheck, there are 31 days in December. We'll do 77.5. That's not going to work. Okay, we'll do 16 days on this paycheck because we're using less and we're getting more and we have more money. So challenge. This one, I just am going to do the math. So this is 80. And then, let's see, groceries, fun, Christmas. Challenge. I probably need some more in gas. My gas fund has 30 in it right now. I would like to put probably another 30. And then I would like to put something in this furniture sinking fund that I have going because I would like some new furniture. Really, I just want a new bed. That's really what I want. That is the main thing. I'm kind of thinking that I want like a grocery fund and then just like a, I don't think I need to split up all of my money as much as I have been, just because it's like too hard for my brain. So we're just gonna do groceries and then spending. That's just what it's gonna be. Like, this is the money that I have, because it's too hard for me to be like, this is all of the different things that I may spend money on in a week kind of thing. Okay. And then I'll do a planners and planner supplies and all of that good stuff. This is a really long video. I apologize. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is just how my brain works though. So, all right, so we have this left, 1050.89 with these. Oh, and then I want to put money in savings. That was the other one. Okay, so let's put 200 here. Okay, groceries, because they're stupidly expensive right now, give myself 150. Christmas, I'm going to say that I probably just need like another $100, 115. I mean, I have a lot. Not that and here's the other thing. Just because I put this much money in there doesn't mean that I have to use it. So we'll put 150 in there. And then furniture, I would like to put, let's put 100 in there. Planners, we're gonna do, let's put 75 in here. And then spending for 2 weeks. This is for 2 weeks worth of days and things. So I'm probably gonna do 200, and then the extra money, I'll just leave it there. It can just hang out, be there in case, you know, something comes up or whatever and I need it for something. Okay, cool. So this leaves me with that left for that paycheck. Okay, cool. This paycheck, I think I'm just gonna leave it for now. You kind of saw like the process of kind of what I do to like move everything and figure out what I'm gonna do with my life. So I'm gonna leave this one until I actually like decide, or until I actually get paid, and then I can just like do the math and stuff from there. That works better for me personally versus trying to like figure it all out like in theory. My brain doesn't work with in theory very well. So yeah. And yeah, so I have things figured out and I can go to the bank and get these things that I need. And I have my, whatever this is, my monthly setup, and just like as things go through and like as I pay them. So like today, a lot of this is going to get paid because I'm going to pay rent. I'm going to pay, all of the credit cards. Well, I'll pay half of that one. So I'll pay Discover, I'll pay AT&T, I'll pay Citi, and I'll pay Ally. So like all of that's going to get paid, and I'll pay part of Progressive, or I'll pay, you know, Progressive. And then, so like everything, there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to pay right now and they're going to get paid. But then the other things like that are, what's the word? Auto pay. Those will get checked off as they go through my account. So that was very long-winded. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos, so I kind of assumed it was going to be rather long-winded, but that's going to be all for me in this video. I am determined to like use more of this planner, so I am going to go back. I set up this for November, and I am going to go back and I'm going to put in everything like for these categories and like what I actually spent, that kind of thing, so that I have all of that mathed in here and I know. So I'm going to set this up for December as well, and then have all of that. Like when December's over, I'll write it all in there. But I am determined to do better with my money in 2024. So we're starting now, right here at the end of 2023. All right. I'm done rambling. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.